Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is well. As I have some time, I thought I'd make the English version of this week's astrological review. And so here we are. We are at the week of the 1st until the 7th of February. So a very happy solar return to everyone that has birthdays these days. And to start with, I would have to say that the moon started its journey this week from Virgo on its way to Libra. So, where our focus most probably was on working, on cleaning, on gardening, probably on the weekend. From Monday, we're starting to be more careful about our appearance and about being more diplomatic and being more calm around others so that we are in a calm environment as well. However, this week I feel it's just a continuance of the last couple of weeks as the Sun is making a square with Mars. I feel that it's just a continuance from conjunction of Mars to Uranus, and then the full moon that was a square to Mars and Uranus, and now we're having the full complete square of Mars and Sun. So it's probably going to be a bit feisty to say the least, but I do feel that it's going to be quite intense, to say the least, on these days for Monday and Tuesday. On other news, so to finish it, I'd say just to be careful on what you're saying and to take a moment to think before you actually act or say something that you might regret. Also, on Monday, we have the Mercury retrograde on the 26th degree of Aquarius, and he's going to be uh, retrograding until the 21st of February, so for the exact 3 weeks. And it's going to get to the 11th degree of Aquarius. So check where on your map you have Aquarius and where these degrees are, 11th, 26th, and see how Mercury retrograding can affect you. I'm happy to help you if you don't know the way to find out your chart or to find out where Aquarius and Mercury is. I'm glad to let you know and help you with finding that. And on other news, we have Venus moving on to Aquarius. So it's a Venus return to everyone that has Venus in Aquarius, me included. And I feel that it's going to just put our focus from working towards a target, from moving upwards and onwards into a more humanitarian way, into more, how do we say it, and more to do with what we can do about other people and how we can rely on others and how we can help others. That's the feeling I'm getting from this Venus in Aquarius. More interested in the communal way, in the more humanitarian way than simple relationships, if that makes sense to you. On Tuesday, we still have the energy, of course, of the square from of Mars and Sun, but also we have the Moon in a trine with Jupiter, and I feel that it's going to be a very good day to focus on something that you need to solve on your psychology or on your sen- sentimental, how we say it, on your emotional uh, field, and see how you can work with that. For Wednesday and Thursday, I don't have something in particular written down except for the moon moving on from Libra onto Scorpio. And as the moon moves into Scorpio, it's going to make opposition to Uranus and Mars and a square to everything that is in Aquarius, Venus, Saturn, and Jupiter. So it's kind of an intense couple of days for our emotional field and our psychology, I feel. Take it easy, try to see how you can solve things and not put extra weight on you through these days. For Friday, we have the moon crossing on from Scorpio on to Sagittarius, and she's making a trine to Neptune. So it might be that your intuition is working over time, that you see some dreams that are giving you messages from the universe, that you can ask for signs and receive them. Check how that worked out for you. And also, we have Venus in conjunction to Saturn for Friday and Saturday. So, on that conjunction, it feels to me that Saturn is going to help us put some solid bases, put some structures into things that we care about. I don't think it will be uncommon to see that there is some structure on what we're doing with the lockdowns or with how we're going back to our normal lives on these 2 days. And then on Sunday, it's the moon in Sagittarius moving on to Capricorn late Sunday night. And we have the moon in a square to Neptune. So it might be that your intuition seems a bit off, or you can't really get hold of it, or you don't trust it. Might be a bit difficult to trust what you see in front of you, or trust your intuition on that day. And we have Venus in a square to Uranus. And I feel that this is just kind of closing one part of the Uranus angles. And what started, I feel, with the conjunction of Mars Uranus just on a continuance. And now we're having one more closure of that. So anything that is not working relationship wise, anything that needs to close a cycle, anything that is not really operating anymore, will need to um, terminate, will need to close the cycle, will need to move on to different things. I feel that it's going to be difficult for people that didn't expect it or didn't see it or didn't want to change things, but things are changing and we need to change at times. Because not always is a good thing to keep something that's not really helping us grow. Moved the PC. Try with the cards. So for the cards of Thoth, we have the Tower, of course, and it feels to me that for the whole spread, we're having um, a lot of things coming up, a lot of revealings happening, but also there is an interference as we have the Eight of Swords on the lower part with interference on it, and Jupiter in Gemini. I feel that we're having a bit of interference that will lead to the Eight of Cups and Saturn in Pisces, this one with indolence. So I feel that whatever the Mars is bringing up to solve and clear and cleanse, and whatever the Prince of Swords that we have here as the second card is coming up to uh, help communicate and fight to bring clearing, to bring a fresh air, to bring fresh communications, and to actually allow us to feel satiated with the Ten of Cups. It's going to be, I feel that this is the card we're looking for, the Mars in Pisces. So it's a lot of Mars energy this week as well, but there is an interference in communications. It's probably because of Mercury retrograding that we're just rethinking our thought processes, rethinking how we communicate, rethinking how we act, rethinking how we express ourselves. That is bringing up some stopping energy, some interference, and we cannot move forwards. We fall a bit backwards and we go back into the swamp of the Eight of Cups, of not working because we have what we want and we don't really need to work anymore, but that's not true. And the card that I have from Zoe Hind's Oracle deck is the Ash, and says that I plant my roots deeply so I can grow tall. And I feel it speaks to us about having structure and having deep roots so that we can have a strong base. That's the feeling I'm getting from this card. That we need a strong base so that we don't follow whoever comes up, but we have our own critical minds to think of and to work on. So these are the cards and the astrological signs for angles for this week. I'm hoping that you enjoyed it. Do send any information you need, to send any questions you have. I will do my best to answer them. And I'm hoping that you enjoyed it as much as I did. And I'll see you on the next video. Take care, everyone, and have a happy Aquarius Venus.